Mesut Özcan is looking forward to voting for the first time in the presidential elections. The 22-year-old comes from the Kurdish region of eastern Turkey and says his family has supported Recep Tayyip Erdogan's AKP party from the start.
Bizim dönemimizde genel olarak gençler okula gitmiyordu ya da o dönemin şartlarında çok olumsuz şeyler yaşayabiliyorlardı. 2000 sonrası dönemde artık hem kendi ailemden hem de çevremden daha farklı daha geniş katılımlı bir eğitim süreci başladı. AK Parti ile beraber hem sosyal kültürel hayatta hem de ekonomik yaşantıda bölgemizde de çok farklı gelişmeler yaşanmaya başladı ve bunun da etkisiyle hem yeni nesil okula gitmeye başladı. Bütün bunların da hem Türkiye'ye hem de dolayısıyla Kürt toplumu üzerinde olumlu anlamda etkisi oldu.
Turkish Kurdish population may be flag bearers for Mr. Erdogan, but not everyone is as quick to endorse him. Since the government's brutal crackdown of the Gezi Park protests last May, Prime Minister Erdogan has increasingly been viewed as an austere, authoritarian figure who clamps down on the freedom of speech. But even his involvement in a corruption scandal has not been enough to spoil his name among supporters who are following him more ardently than ever.
Erdogan supporters started to love him more than the past. If you go to his meetings, it is like people treat him like a cult leader.
Mr. Erdogan has harnessed the polarization in Turkish society. His supporters have backed him with even more resolve, as his opposers have become increasingly critical. Even though the role of president is largely ceremonial in Turkey, people like Mustafa Akyol are concerned that he will use the position to tighten his grip on power. Prime Minister Erdogan has already called for Turkey to switch to a presidential system when articulating his vision for a strong, hands-on president.
If Erdogan's ideals turn into reality, he will have a lot of power. He will have the whole executive power. He will dominate the legislative too, because his party will probably keep on winning elections. That's what he plans. He will have a lot of say in the judiciary as well. So we will have the accumulation of unforeseen political powers since Ataturk, Turkey's founder, in the hands of one person.
Almost all of the latest opinion polls show Mr. Erdogan leading his closest rival, Ekmeledin İhsanoğlu, by between 10 and 30%. So it seems increasingly likely that Mr. Erdogan will move from being Prime Minister to President, and that little else will change after that. Anna Tuson, Channel News Asia, Istanbul.